morning and greetings of the day. I'm Rupa Priya JK, the Assistant Professor at PPO, signing in as your host for today's program. Respected Chief Guest, Professor T.G. Sitaram, Director IIT Guwahati, and Professor Kavichitappa, Vice Chancellor of VTU Belgavi, Honorable President of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Sri Gundappa Gowda, Honorable Secretary of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Engineer Sri P. Vishwanath, respected Principal of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Dr. B. Sadashiva Gowda, Dean Academics, Dr. H.S. Dayananda, Professor and Head of the Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. S.K. Prasad, dearest participants, and all my faculty friends. This day is the most auspicious day as we have all our legends who once had a dream of empowering individuals with enormous knowledge, and today they are living this dream. They had aspirations of building the best education system, and today they are witnessing the success of that system. Their vision and foresightedness is the result of GATE 2021 training program, which is being organized by the Department of Civil Engineering, VVCE Mysore, for the first time in the history of VVCE on a virtual platform. It's indeed a great honor to have with us all these eminent personalities who have huge contribution in the field of education, and it is our duty to welcome them. Hence, I request our respected Dean Academics, Dr. H.S. Dayananda, to present the welcome address.
Hello everyone, good morning and greetings from VVCE Mysore. Myself, Dr. Dayananda H.S., Professor of Civil Engineering and Dean Academics, is highly privileged to welcome the esteemed dignitaries and everyone present in today's online inaugural function of GATE 21 training program organized by the Department of Civil Engineering. At the very outset, my sincere hearty welcome to the chief guest of today's program, Dr. T.G. Sitaram, the Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, for spending his precious time with us. I welcome you, sir. Secondly, my very sincere warm welcome to one more chief guest, Dr. Kavichitappa, the Vice Chancellor of Vishweshwaraya Technological University, Belgavi, who has consented to address the stakeholders of this training program. I welcome you, sir. I wholeheartedly welcome Sri Gundappa Gowda, Honorable President of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, who has consented to preside over the function. I welcome you, sir. Let me have the privilege to welcome Engineer P. Vishwanath, Honorable Secretary of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, under whose dynamic leadership our college got more fame among the other colleges. Also, we sincerely hope that the reputation of our college continues to grow in leaps and bounds in the future too. I welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to heartily welcome our beloved principal, Dr. B. Sadashiva Gowda, who always encourages and extends a moral support for organizing good constructive programs. I welcome you, sir. I feel pleasure in welcoming the deans, HODs, and section heads and my colleagues. I extend a hearty welcome to the stakeholders of this training program who has responded overwhelmingly with good numbers. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. S.K. Prasad, Professor and Head, Dr. UMESHA P K, the coordinator of this program, and the resource persons from the department. I once again welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A warm welcome to you too for this inaugural function. We shall now have the inauguration of the special program. I request Professor Chetan to kindly do the needful.
Hmm?
Thanks for that auspicious inauguration. If your dream is to get admission for postgraduate program, that is masters, and even doctoral program in reputed universities both in India and abroad, with maximum possible financial assistance, receive scholarships, assistantships, or if you even want to be a professor in top universities of India and different foreign universities, or if your goal is to get recruited in public sector undertakings and extra, then GATE is the key to your dream. GATE stands for Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, which is the national examination conducted jointly by IMT and several IITs at Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, and Mumbai on behalf of the National Examination Board, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. To know more about GATE, I request Dr. Umesh P K, Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, VVCE, Mysore, to kindly take over and present everything about GATE. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning to one and all. Professor T.J. Sitaram, Director, IIT Guwahati. Professor Karisiddappa, Honorable Vice Chancellor, VTU Belagavi. Presidents of the occasion, Sri Gundappa Gowda, Honorary Secretary of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Engineer P. Srinivas, beloved Principal, Professor B. Sadashivagoda, Professor Dayananda H.F., Dean Academics and Dean Examinations, Professor S.K. Prasad, HOD of Civil Engineering, other deans, HODs of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, my dear colleagues, students, friends, participants, and well-wishers across the country. It is my pleasure to introduce the unique and very special GATE 2021 training program along with the mock test organized by the Department of Civil Engineering at Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysuru, for the benefits of GATE aspirants across the country. First of all, let me inform the advantages and of qualifying in GATE for young engineering graduates. It can fetch admission in IIC, IITs, NITs, BITS, government institutes, and other PG offering technical institutions to pursue MTech with stipend. It also provides eligibility for JRF and SRF fellowship in CSR laboratories, recruitment in research institute, PSUs, and PARC, study in foreign universities and higher chance of recruitment to in top MNCs. More than all this, the young graduates can boost their confidence for all their unique future plans. The purpose training program and mock test have some very unique features. All training is in-house from the dedicated faculty members of the Department of Civil Engineering of VVCE. Training is provided for 3 weeks in the afternoon for 3 hours a day in the field of civil engineering, structural engineering, namely structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental engineering, transportation engineering, water resource engineering, geomatics engineering, and two mock tests in the pattern of a gate are conducted, one before the training and one after the training. Detailed tests of performance are tests such as performance in MCQ and numerical answer type, performance in 1 mark and 2 mark questions, performance in different discipline of civil engineering, such as civil engineering, structural engineering, environmental engineering, etc., are indicated to the candidate for their benefits to know their strengths and weakness. The registration is absolutely free. Certificates of participation is awarded to all the candidates. There is no last date of registration. Our objective are to align with the national agenda and promote the mandate of AICT to pursue young engineering graduates to participate in GATE for their benefit. VVCE wishes that everyone takes advantage of the course. This training program is planned to be the annual event from this year onwards. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for orienting us about GATE 2021 and also for providing all the details of the training program that we are providing at VVC. GATE 2021 training is starting from today. But there is one person who always emphasized on the importance of GATE and the need for having GATE coaching at VVC. It is none other than our beloved principal, Dr. P. Sadashiva. He had a vision of conducting GATE coaching, and it's a reality today. So let's hear it from our dear principal, who has a PhD from IIC Bangalore and vast experience in industry and universities both in India and abroad. Dear sir, I request you to kindly present your valuable address. Over to you.
Good morning to all the honorable members and all the participants. Professor T.G. Sitaram, the Honorable Director, IIT Guwahati, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Karisidappa, Honorable Vice Chancellor of VTU Belagavi, Honorable President of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Sri Gundappa Gowda, Honorable Secretary, Sri P. Vishwanath, Deans, and one person who is instrumental in organizing this is Professor S.K. Prasad, Professor and Head of Civil Engineering, all my colleagues and all the participants, the GATE aspirants who have enrolled overwhelmingly. So far, more than 3,000 students have enrolled for this GATE training. For the benefit of the GATE aspirants and also Honorable Chief Guests, Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering is one of the 10 educational institutions run by Vidyavardhaka Sangha, which was established in the year 1949. And VVCE was established in the year 1997 with 4 undergraduate programs. Today, we have 7 undergraduate programs, 3 postgraduate programs with a total intake of over 1,100. And we also have 9 research centers affiliated to VTU, wherein about 77 research scholars pursue PhD programs in our research centers. Our institute has been accredited. All the undergraduate programs have been accredited by NBA. And our institute is also accredited by NAAC with an A grade. And from the current academic year, we have become autonomous. And with the complete support from our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we have been doing extremely well with a very supportive management. And when Professor S.K. Prasad told me that they would want to start GATE training for the GATE aspirants, and immediately we supported the entire civil engineering department. Not only that, we decided that all the undergraduate departments should ensure that they also provide GATE training. In fact, from the month of December, mechanical engineering, electrical, electronics, computer science, the remaining 4 departments are also going to provide the training because the Department of Civil Engineering has initiated this great initiative. We thought that we should follow in the other departments also. And as Ms. Rupapriya mentioned, and also Professor Umesh mentioned, that there are many benefits by taking the GATE examination. GATE exam is one such exam which opens many doors of opportunities for the GATE aspirants, not only just higher education. In fact, I just remember, I qualified in the GATE 90 then we were getting 1,800 rupees scholarships. And now the scholarship, the financial assistance has been increased. And perhaps I would say that I would not have been able to complete MTech so early in my career without GATE examination and the financial assistance. So I request all the aspirants to take advantage of this training, and I am certain that it opens many doors of opportunities, not only higher education, as JRF, SRF, and also there are more than 200 PSUs that requires GATE score for the recruitment. With this, I sincerely hope that this initiative will be followed in other departments and also in other institutions for the benefit of BE graduates and also the students who are pursuing undergraduate programs in engineering. I wish this program a grand success, and also I hope that all the aspirants would be able to qualify in the GATE 2021. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Great and well addressed. A teacher is a person who teaches and makes one able to face the real problems of life. An educator is a person who teaches and inspires others. And an educationist is someone who works within an educational system, takes up various roles and responsibilities, and builds a strong system for quality education. We are extremely fortunate to have all of them with us today and to introduce these eminent personalities who are our esteemed chief guests. I would like to invite our dear HOD of Civil Engineering, Professor S.K. Prasad, to do the honors. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Rupapriya. Professor T.G. Sitaram, respected Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. Professor Karisiddappa, Honorable Vice Chancellor of VTU, Belagavi. President of the occasion and President of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Shri Gundappa Gowda. Honorary Secretary of Vidyavardhaka Sangha and first and former Mayor of Mysore City, Engineer P. Vishwanath. Beloved Principal of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Professor B. Sadashiva Gowda, Professor Dayanand, Professor Umesh, other deans, heads of the department, my dear colleagues, students, friends, participants of great training program, and well-wishers across the country. It has been a golden day today in the history of the Department of Civil Engineering at Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, with two of the stalwarts in civil engineering education in India joining together to inaugurate the unique and memorable event organized for the benefit of young civil engineers across the country. A GATE training program for 3 weeks, along with mock tests to make them industry ready and to boost their confidence. I'm extremely privileged to introduce the two stalwarts. Professor T.G. Sitaram, Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, and Chairman of BOG of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, has served as Senior Professor at Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He is the formerly Chair Professor of Energy and Mechanical Sciences and Founder Chairman of Center for Infrastructure, Sustainable Transport and Urban Planning, SISTUP, at Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He is the Honorary Professor at University of Wollongong, Australia, and Distinguished Professor at Hankou University International Innovation Center, China. Presently, he has been the Chairman, Research Council, CSIR, Central Building Research Institute, Roorkee, Chairman, Executive Council of Vishweshwaraya Industrial and Technological Museum, Bangalore, Founder President of International Association of Coastal Reservoir Research, Australia, President, Indian Society for Earthquake Technology, Roorkee, Chairman, AICTE. He used to be in Southwestern Zone, but now in the Eastern Zone Committee, Regional Office, formerly Yamagachi University, Japan, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, and William Wong Fellow at University of Hong Kong. Professor Sitaram obtained his BE degree in Civil Engineering from University of Mysore in 1983, Masters from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and PhD in Civil Engineering from University of Waterloo in Canada in 1991. Further, he served as a research scientist at the Center for Earth Science and Engineering, University of Texas at Austin in USA till 1994. He is the chief editor of International Journal of Geotechnical Earthquake Engineering, USA, and the editor-in-chief of Springer Transactions in Civil and Environmental Engineering Series, Singapore. He is also the fellow of many societies and is actively engaged in socially relevant projects. He has more than 450 publications with 165 in reputed journals having H index of 24 and I-10 index of 55, authored 6 textbooks and guided more than 25 PhD students. Professor Sitaram is a recipient of IGS Kukulman Award for his lifetime contributions in geotechnical engineering, Professor Gopal Ranjan Research Award from IIT Roorkee for his excellent contributions to geotechnical engineering in the country, Amulya and Vimala Reddy Lecture Award at Indians of Science Bangalore in the field of sustainable development, Sir C.V. Raman State Award for Young Scientists from Government of Karnataka in 2002 in recognition of exceptional contributions to engineering sciences, SP Research Award from SP Research Foundations, USA, for his contributions to geotechnical engineering in SAARC countries in 1998. He has also received many Best Paper Awards for his contributions in conferences and journals. Sir, we are proud to have you amongst us today. I'm delighted to mention to the participants that IIT Guwahati has risen to 7th position in NIRF ranking in 2020 and carried out plenty of research to combat COVID-19 under Professor Sitaram's leadership. And 23 professors of IIT Guwahati, including Professor Sitaram, are recognized among the top 2% researchers across the globe recently. It's my pleasure to present you, sir, to all the participants. Dr. Karisidappa, the 5th full-term Vice Chancellor of Vishveshwaraya Technological University, Belagavi, has over 35 years of teaching and research experience in the field of structural engineering and administrative exposure for over 2 decades. His journey began with a BE degree from, again, University of Mysore, securing 7th rank, an MTech from Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, and a PhD from Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. He has held various positions across his career including assistant engineer in PWD, lecturer in Adi Chunchandgiri Institute of Technology, Chikmagalur, assistant professor, dean, vice principal at MCE Hassan, and principal of Government Engineering College, Hassan. Dr. Karisidappa has published 47 research papers in journals of repute, covering subjects across various divisions of structural engineering like concrete technology, finite element analysis, structural stability. He has guided 5 PhD students, 34 MTech candidates, and about 40 batches of BE students for their dissertation. He holds fellowship in several professional bodies such as Institution of Engineers, Indian Society for Technical Education, and Indian Society for Wind Engineering, among many others. He aims to create an exciting and supportive learning environment that transforms engineering students and inspires them to work for the development of the society. He has transformed VTU from teacher-centric university to teaching, research, consultancy, and knowledge-centric university, and pioneered to be among the best technical universities in the country, emphasizing on pedagogical training to young teachers. Sir, I was very impressed by your recent interview for ETV, where you highlighted about the new look at engineering education of the future. You are the right person to advise the young minds and inaugurate the GATE training program. It's again my pleasure to present you to the participants. Thanks everyone, and over to MC Professor Rupa Priya.
Thank you so much, sir, for that beautiful introduction of our chief guest. The journey of a successful person inspires us, and the words of such successful people is a wisdom to us. So it's time to receive the words of wisdom from these wise people who are our chief guests today. Hence, I request our respected chief guest, Professor Dr. T.G. Sitaram, the Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, Assam, to address us. Sir, kindly take over and please address us.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕರಿಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪನವರೇ, ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ VTU, President and Secretary of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering and Institutions, the Principal, Professor Sadashiv Gowda, Deans, faculty, and all the student attendees, and my dear friend, Professor S.K. Prasad, Head of the Department. ಈ ದಿನ ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು. ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಇನ್ವೈಟೆಡ್, ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅವೇ ಇನ್ Guwahati, but still he remembered me, invited me and said you should address our students who are taking, where we are training our students and teachers and everybody for the GATE 2021. I think it's an excellent initiative. As we were discussing before, just a few minutes back. See, education, we should not just for living. Education is for life. So education actually never ends. So this time, that is the uniqueness of the GATE 2021. I'll come to that. There are some unique features of GATE 21. And I happen to be the chairman of the job at IIT Guwahati. Despite the massive disruption caused by COVID-19, and you have seen the whole world has really, with this outbreak, has suffered a lot. But at the same time, it has also given a lot of opportunities and new window for many of us. See, you can see that, if you imagine today you are having 3,000 participants in this workshop, is that really humanly impossible to organize such an event 6 months back? You would not have really tried it to do that also 6 months back, but to reach out to 3,000 people. That only became possible, and you started accepting that is possible because of COVID-19. Otherwise, I will tell you, it is not the technology was not there just 6 months back. Technology was there. We were used to deliver talks. But there was no acceptance by the people. This acceptance came to us by force because of COVID-19. We are not left with any other option. Today, meetings happen, selection committees happen, interviews happen, all happen online. The board of governors meeting happened. I mean, even industry has geared up to this. I think it would have taken for India to reach this stage 5.5 to 6 years, but it has all become possible in 6 months to move into the virtual realm. I don't know, many of you have seen our convocation this time. 22nd September, IIT Guwahati conducted its 22nd convocation, which was online. Honorable Prime Minister was the chief guest. Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Ramesh Pokhriyalji, was our guest of honor, and also Sanjay Dhotreji, and the Chief Sarbanand Sonowalji. All the thing went on online very effectively. It was much more attractive program than anything else. So this gives us a hope that the academic community remain resilient to the new waves of adapting to the new technologies, as well as also to manage COVID-19 disasters, such disasters, even in the future. This particular training program bears a significance because you are opening it to all your teachers and all the students across India. So I could see greater enthusiasm. As you know, Prasad, we also took the GATE as early as 1984. Okay, so it is not these examinations have actually matured over a period of time, and it has captured the the vision of the masses of the entire India, and it has become a sort of a standard for the whole world. Actually, we just finished last month a JEE exam, and joint entrance exam for IITs is one of the toughest examination in the whole world. And similarly, I can say even GATE also. As I told you, there are, if you simply Google GATE 21, there are hundreds of coaching centers pop up on the Google internet. I do not endorse that paid coaching for GATE 21 or GATE examination itself. Why? Because students, they have to learn what they have learned in undergraduate, which is actually more than enough. And some kind of this kind of a coaching to prepare them that you are no less than. It's only basically confidence building measure. So it is basically conducted to examine the understanding level of the candidate in various undergraduate subjects in engineering, technology, architecture, and postgraduate level subjects in sciences. So this is what is important. And I think the emphasis of the GATE 2021 training program and mock test of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering highlights this to the students. This is not to be taken misconceived. As I told you, this is a national examination. Today it has become a national examination. And it is conducted jointly by Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and 7 Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, and Roorkee. But remember, there is such a lot of competition also now from other 23, totally there are 23 Indian Institute of Technologies in the country today. That means almost every state in the mainland and only one IIT in the Northeast. Northeast, there are 7 states, and if you add Sikkim to it, 8 states, 7 plus 1, 8 states, there is only one IIT, which is IIT Guwahati. So this is actually conducted by the National Coordination Board called GATE, NCB GATE, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Qualifying in GATE is a mandatory requirement for seeking admissions and or financial assistance. Please understand, I use the word seeking admission. So your admission is not guaranteed if you just pass GATE. Okay, you have to again apply. So, and the master's program or direct doctoral programs are also there. Please understand, it is not just for MTech. You can also get into doctoral program in engineering, technology, architecture, and also doctoral program in relevant branches of arts and science also. Many of the institutions now adopting this as an entry exam. Okay, and this is also, those who get admitted, the students who get admitted can also receive Ministry of Education's scholarship, assistantship. So the GET qualification is mandatory. You want to get that scholarship from the Ministry of Education. Further, many public sector undertakings have been using the GATE score in the recruitment process as well. So this opens up a plethora of opportunities for the students to choose the subject. So please remember, admission to any institute is fully dependent on the admitting institute's criteria. That means some of them say, I will only take 70% get marks, 30% I will give weightage to your 3-year or 4-year undergraduate marks. So all that kind of variations are there. It is not just the GATE alone. Okay. Similarly, GATE qualification does not assure you a public sector undertaking job. It is only an entry. So you can attend the interview as it depends on the recruitment procedure of the concerned PSU, public sector. So I would like you to note this. This is a very thing. And graduate GATE this time is a very unique, it is no more an engineering entry, even though graduate aptitude test for engineering. So the new highlights of GATE 2021, some of you have not read it, please read it. The 2 new subject papers are introduced. That is environmental science and engineering, humanities and social sciences. In economics, English, linguistics, philosophy, psychology, and sociology. See, interesting development. Please notice that today the total number of subject papers is 27 in the GATE. So what is interesting is, at the same time, you should remember, you might have heard and already listening to many experts talking on National Education Policy 2020. Government of India has changed its major department as MHRD, which was earlier Ministry of Human Resources Development, changed it to Ministry of Education. So that's a great, that is also because of the National Education Policy 2020. The National Education Policy talks about multidisciplinary, multiple entry exit, credit transfers, which are very unique. Let me tell you, which are unique and gives an opportunity for an art graduate getting on and getting the graduate as a science. There is an option today. Earlier, if you choose arts or commerce, that's it. You have to end up with arts and commerce. But today, there is an opportunity. So this National Education Policy gives that opportunity. So the GATE 2021, as you know, that dates of examinations is not very far away. It's only about less than 3 months. Friday the 5th February, Saturday the 6th February, Sunday the 7th February. So during our time, it was only second Sunday of the February, okay, second week. But today it is conducted on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 days, okay, from 5th to 14th February of 2021. There are basically 2 sessions in the morning and afternoon, as of you know. But please remember, syllabi of the 2021, GATE 2021 has also been updated. So please refer to the new syllabus, okay? And you can also opt for, see, 1 or 2 subject papers, okay? 2 paper combination have to be chosen from the given list of combinations in the papers. Eligibility criteria, that's the very beauty we just talked about before in this meeting, that a candidate who is currently studying in 3rd or higher years of any undergraduate program or already has completed any government approved degree program in engineering, technology, architecture, science, commerce, arts are eligible. See, that's the beauty of this one. Okay, no age limit to appear for GATE 2021 examination, and it is completely online examination. Okay, and you don't need to see, if you want to take 2 papers, should we submit 2? No, only 1 application. So this GATE score will be valid for 3 years. That's another beauty, so that you can even use it over a period of 3 years. So this COVID-19 situation has also put a lot of uncertainties, the way examination is done, the way centers have been chosen. So please register early. Okay, this time the organizing institute is IIT Bombay. Okay, IIT Bombay, we are all helping them in coordinating this examination. Okay, so the GATE, as we talked about, GATE score for employment is also been authorized now by many organizations like BHEL, Gas Authority of India Limited, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, Indian Oil Corporation, National Thermal Power Corporation, ONGC, and then Power Grid Corporation. All of them are already using this GATE as an examination. They will not conduct another examination. Direct recruitment to Group A level posts in central government. Okay, they're also now like senior field officers, senior research officers are also now being carried out on the basis of GATE score. Some other government organizations have also expressed their interest to utilize GATE 2021 score for the recruitment purposes. Please watch out. Please watch out. There are a lot of opportunities for you to take. So all this is available at the IIT Bombay website. Please look for authentic. Why? Because if you simply Google it, you will get all kinds of web pages. So please look for very authentic website, that is gate.iitb.ac.in, which is a very authentic. It will give you the correct information of the GATE 2021. So do not look other websites, because they may be giving you wrong information to you. Okay, so this time is completely online computer based test. Okay, and as I told you, the important dates, you please remember. That's going to be very useful to you. So what I was trying to tell you is, today COVID-19 has put us in a different pedestal. India is going to be the world leader in higher education. And higher education number, right now we are number 3 in terms of research, number of publications, everywhere, but quality has to improve. To do this, we need to do a lot of responsibilities on all private educational institutions, okay, and the government institutions and the leading institutions of the country have equal responsibility, actually, because our country is a very big country. Nook and corner of the country, if you have to reach, so the private educational institution role is also very important. Okay, it's very important. Mysore being a city of education, thanks to Maharaj of Mysore, I do not know how many of you know his greatest contributions. He is one of the greatest philanthropic, the king of that time. Okay, and to tell you the story, the Indian Institute of Science, which today we all say number one, who is one man responsible other than Swami Vivekananda? Okay, other than that is Mysore Maharaj. He gave the land to Indian Institute of Science. Not only land, he said electricity is given, because the first city to receive electricity in India was Bangalore city. It was actually going from falls, Shimsa Falls to the KGF, and one line was given to Bangalore. So that was, he assured, okay, to the Indian Institute of Science, which started in 1909. Okay, so you can see the contribution of Mysore Maharaj, whether it is one of the greatest industrialized states of that time, whether it is Bhadravati steel plant, okay, or paper mills, cement mills, you name it. At that time, cement was not, how do I see, they produced so much, they did not know what to do with it, because no buyer was there. So what they did at that time is they put a laid cement road from Bangalore to Bhadravati and also to the other side, okay, to the coastal town. So these are some of the very, very great industrialized activities was happening in the Mysore kingdom, where you're all sitting there today trying to bring changes. So I'm very happy to see that, tradition is continuing. So I once again thank Professor Prasad for inviting me to this particular program. And I'm very happy to meet Dr. Karisidappa and all few of the Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering and institutions. So I again thank you all, and I wish the candidates a very great future. I mean, please take this training, as an education, rather than just as a coaching class. Okay, so you please, use this opportunity to listen to all your experts, teachers, and many others. So I wish this program a grand success, and I wish the very best to all of you. Good luck to you. Thank you very much for inviting me again. Namaskar.
Thank you so much for those encouraging words. It's truly inspiring. Thanks for sharing the significance of GATE, the uniqueness of GATE 2021, and the plethora of opportunities through GATE as well. We will never forget the words which you spoke about education. Education is just not for living, but education is for life. We will always remember this. And it was really lovely to hear about Mysore Maharaja through you, sir. Thank you so much for including Mysore Maharaja also in this program. Thank you. Hope is a pillar that supports the world, and our esteemed chief guest is the strong pillar that supports VTU. I request our pillar, Dr. Karisidappa, Vice Chancellor of VTU Belagavi, to address us. Dear sir, please take over and present your valuable address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಟಿ ಜಿ ಸೀತಾರಾಮ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, Guwahati, the president of today's program and the president of Vidyavardhaka Sangha Mysore, Sri Gundappa Gowdaji, former mayor and honorable secretary to Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Engineer P. Vishwanath, the principal of this great institution, Professor Sadasiva Gowda, the department head and my friend and a very enthusiastic civil engineer, Dr. S.K. Prasad, Dr. Dayanand HS, the Dean of the Institute and also my ex-Board of Studies member and VOE member, Professor P K Umesh, my senior from Malad College of Engineering from 1980 batch, presently the professor in Vidyavardhaka Sangha, other faculty members of the Institute, and all the registrants to this GATE training program, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me thank the organizers and the management and the principal of the college for giving me an opportunity to be part of this program along with Professor T.G. Sitaraman sir. And also I am very much delighted, happy to be part of this program, especially the GATE training program, which is a very unique, initiative from Vidyavardhaka Institute of Technology, Mysore. Friends, you all know about this program. I think it was started in 1983. Earlier, each IITs used to have, Indian Institute of Science used to have a separate entrance examination. I tried CPA, competitive examination for postgraduate admission to IIT Madras at that time. Then in 1983, IISc and all IITs joined together to conduct this national examination, graduate aptitude test in engineering. I think maybe you may have to replace that E very soon with the aspirations of NEP in place. This is an examination which will definitely test your strength and challenges as students. In addition to the various options you have for postgraduate admission to various institutes at the national level and also some of the state universities and some of the public sector units will also consider this as an eligibility, and Government of India is coming out with certain initiatives to consider this as an eligibility criteria for various jobs and etc. These are all fine. The fantastic nature of this GATE examination, which is built in, what we now talk about, assess our students, assess their eligibility, assess their learning levels, assess their critical thinking, then assess in terms of the knowledge of a particular domain and what else they have in some other domain, that is knowledge in more than one domain, skill sets, analytical ability, etc., etc. They all can be improved by our students through this examination. This examination is conducted at the national level, as you all know. Now it is computer-based test, and it is spread over for, I think, 6 days. That is the advantage you have. You can take your options for dates, etc. Otherwise, it used to be second Sunday of February, a unique date across the entire nation. Now, other derivatives you come to know is about the knowledge acquisition, what you have done, maybe to the level of 6th semester in engineering, maybe in 3 years degree program after completion of degree, etc. As Professor Sitaram was mentioning about, GATE has introduced another 2 additional courses which are very important, which are very relevant, and they are as per the aspirations of national education policy. That brings the breaking of silos in the higher education system, what we are thinking about, and opening the admissions to such students in very important institutions of national interest. That is the advantage you have. This GATE examination will make you to learn many things. As I said, all those skill set which I was mentioning, and they all indirectly, tested, and it is done through GATE examination. I hope you all will be successful, but the success rate is something like 18%, 16 to 18%. Nearly about 12 lakh students appear for the GATE examination. I think in civil engineering, it is around 1.1 to 1.2 lakhs across the nation. And out of which, 16 to 18% of the students will be qualifying. Maybe this batch will estimate more because of indirect benefits this COVID-19 has given to us. Learning at home and learning through VCE digital mode, etc. And this learning should be a very streamlined learning. As Professor was mentioning about where to get the information about the GATE examination, you go to authentic website, IIT Mumbai, and verify all those things. Yes, that is another challenge now with the present form of, maybe a digital form of education we are talking about. When you Google, when you go through, you get so much of information. Is that information is relevant? Is that information is confusing you, etc.? So that makes another challenge, that you will have to be very careful in learning the things which are going to enhance your knowledge, enhance your skill set, enhance your enthusiasm, enhance your curiosity, and make you a perfect student. As I said, you must be a student throughout your life. And this GATE examination, one of the greatest opportunities the VVIT has given to you to expose yourself, to derive n number of benefits I was talking about. So critically, you will be a very successful engineer. Whether you succeed in GATE or not, qualify, go to IITs or IAC or VTU, etc. That is the primary objective. The other hidden objective, which you will learn, you will be a very successful engineer. Whether you go to profession or job, many things you learn. Your analytical abilities will improve. Your data analytics will improve. The thinking capacity of each one of you will improve. So that is what is examinations, getting job, etc. Now, sometimes it differs from person to person. Somebody will qualify, somebody will not. So you need not take it as a negative point. You must, once you get your GATE results, whether you are number one or the last in the GATE examination, you critically analyze your results. Analyze your opportunities, what you have missed while studying, what are the courses you could have concentrated more, and you will also come to know the challenges. Yes, this is where you are weak. You have scored less in a particular, maybe in mathematics, maybe in engineering mechanics, maybe in geotechnical engineering, maybe in geomatics, somewhere. And also sometimes, this examination thinking process will also give you to take a suitable measure in your next learning. Yes, these are the topics which I can handle very easily, because it is a time constrained examination, 3 hours, 65 questions, 100 marks, including aptitude. So therefore, you please take it very seriously. Revise your curriculum, update your knowledge, and my teachers also will be helping you. And these sessions, what you are going to have from tomorrow after your mock test today, must be interactive. You must pose questions to your teacher. You must get your doubts clarified. You must not think that I am getting a silly doubt, maybe my teacher will mistake this. No. I was also a student like you, and all my colleagues are students like you. We also have the same challenge. I never use the word weakness in my speech, if you have observed. I replace that weakness by challenges. If somebody can negate those challenges, it becomes a strength. It becomes a weapon for you, a weapon to knowledge. It is a lifetime examination, you take it as. You will really get confidence. Yes, I have done something in my up to 6 semester. I have to do something in my next 2 semester. Maybe after graduation, when you're taking this GATE examination, you feel proud. Yes, I have understood something. You get confidence to work. Yes, I can change my domain. I can go to this direction. In civil engineering itself, you have so many specializations. Earlier, I think in 70s or 80s, if you join a particular department, you are expected to know everything. Design of bridges, design of roads, design of buildings, design of culverts, everything was. No. If you are able to become a specialist in design of only cable stayed bridges, that's good enough for your entire life. If you are able to design the various footbridges with newer materials, newer technologies, newer analysis, economics, etc., it is good enough. If you are a smart fellow in the design of only industrial buildings, yes, it is fine. From where do you get all this knowledge? When you understand these material properties, when you understand the selection of material for your field, if you are able to save 1 gram of cement per, let us say, 1 cubic feet of concrete, it's good enough. It's a nation building activities. Being a civil engineer, I'll tell you, you are all nation builders. Don't worry about what is happening in the job market. It is always a cycle. And we are trying to break this. Now we want to make this engineering programs very curious. We'll bring in engineering economics. We'll bring in arts and science into the engineering. We are trying to break that. We'll bring in the next revision major and minor component in the engineering degree. So that is the kind of innovations should happen in learning process. The learning is by sweating. The learning is by hard work and smart work for the present generation. We were doing only hard work. We were not doing smart work. Now you are all highly capable, motivated. Information is available. Only thing is right information you have to select. Right time you have to pick all these technologies and become an extremely, very curious engineers, especially civil engineers. I'll tell you, this engineering education is going to be part of everything. Like, whatever newer technologies we talk about, I say AI, machine learning, data analytics. You just see the combination of commerce graduate with data analytics. I think it opens a new, world to them. And all these technologies are going to be the part of our education system. Whether you are an engineer or a doctor or a commerce graduate or an arts graduate or a science graduate, you need to know data analytics. You need to know AI. You need to know IoT. These are the tools of the present day, which are going to be useful in solving the problems of common man, problems of the country. And that is why I think we are going to have very wonderful days in higher education system in India, especially in Karnataka, and that too colleges like yours. I am very happy, extremely. VVIT is doing very well in terms of academics, in terms of these kind of initiatives, etc. I hope an initiative like this will go a long way in one's career. And VTU is going to have 40 research scholars under university fellowship scheme for the eligible students who come through GATE and ETR. And they will be working under the professors of VTU as full-time scholars for 3 years. The goals are set. University is not bothered whether they're going to get PhD degree after 3 years or not, but university is bothered to achieve those goals set in every semester. This much publication, this much review, this much comprehensive viva, this much of coursework, this much of publications, etc. Every semester, their performance is reviewed. Getting degree, yes. If you do all these things, definitely you'll get it. That's why I said we are not going to measure them whether they get PhD, and then only they must be, given an opportunity. Otherwise, they must be asked to pay back the fellowship paid, etc. No, those things are not there. If they are fulfilling their criteria in every semester, they are allowed to move to the next semester. Otherwise, they will go back. So that is one of the very good initiative the university is introducing. I think some of the youngsters can use that. And once again, I request all the participants to take this examination very, very seriously and attempt it, and try to learn things. And it is challenging for the teachers also. They are also students. I always say teacher is 1 hour senior to the student. After 1 hour, we are same in that topic. We may be knowing some other topic very well. We may be expert in some other topic. Student may not know that. We may be good in that. But the topic which we have delivered, yes, we are the same. And also you must always, when you go to classroom, you must put a question on yourself that why my students should come to my class. When so much of is available, so much can be up in a smartphone, why they must come? They must come to get knowledge from you. They must come to get their confusions cleared. They must come to streamline their career. They must come for your best advisors available. That is the job of a teacher. I understand my teachers will do that. And this is going to be a very path-breaking initiative from VVIT. Make it as a continuous event across all the streams of gates. And whatever support from VTU you expect, we are ready to offer that support for making this event very successful one and annual one. And it can be a flagship program of VTU and VVIT. That's what I wish. With these few words, once again, I thank all of you for hearing me, and also thank Professor S.K. Prasad, Principal, Umesh, Dayanand, and the management, Honorable President and Secretary, for giving me an opportunity to share some of my thoughts. And once again, I wish you all the best. And the students who are registered, I think they will enjoy the company of excellent teaching community available. And also they go beyond the boundaries and this. And this being a national level program, we hope, I think this will be a very important program which will really make the student to realize their strength and challenges. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for those kind words. Thanks for inspiring, encouraging, and guiding us towards Day 20. Your valuable message will always be remembered when you said, Gate creates successful engineer. Gate increases confidence and brings complete satisfaction and happiness in our lives. Thank you so much for this message. Moving on. An organization grows in proper direction and achieves progress because of a leader. A leader who supports, encourages, inspires, and motivates to achieve success. VVCE is very fortunate to have such an industrious personality who is so diligent and intelligent as well. He is our most respected Honorable Secretary of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Engineer Shri P. Vishwanath. I request our respected Secretary to kindly present his valuable address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I thank from the management side. Especially, I thank Professor Sitaram of IIT Rupa and Dr. Karisiddappa, Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor VTU, Dr. S.K. Prasad, who has taken initiative to conduct this webinar. I thank Dr. B. Sadashivagoda, Dr. H. Dayanand, and Madam Rupapriya, and special thanks to our Honorable President Shri Gundap Goda. I'm sure this webinar will be much useful to the students who are willing to take a GATE examination. As Vice Chancellor was mentioning, the success rate is something like 18% or less. That shows how much efforts the students should put in to take this examination. I thank everyone who has taken part in this program. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable address. I feel honored to mention that we have with us our respected President of Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Shri Gundappa Gowda, who is well known for his soft and kind-heartedness. He is a noble person who encourages each and every individual at VVC to grow and succeed in the world of education. I request our respected president to kindly deliver the presidential address. Over to you, sir.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಟಿ.ಜಿ. ಸೀತಾರಾಮ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ IIT ಗುವಾಹಟಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಕರಿಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪನವರು, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಅವರು, UTU ಇವರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಂತ ಪಿ. ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವರೇ, ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಾದ ಸದಾಶಿವಗೌಡ್ರೆ, ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇ, ತಮಗೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗೇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ವಿಭಾಗದವರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನೀಡುವ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿದೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 3000 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಈ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಮರ್ಪಕವಾಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೀಲಿ ಎಂದು ನಾನು ಹಾರೈಸಿ ನನ್ನ 2 ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Atyanta ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು, sir. Before we close this inaugural function, I have few announcements. I request all the participants to kindly make a note of these important announcements. The first announcement: for latest information on the GATE 2021 training program and mock tests, please visit VVC website www.vvce.ac.in or our VVC official website, that is VVC official YouTube channel. All the exam instructions are also available on YouTube channel. So if you have any clarification, please kindly go through VVC official YouTube channel. The mock exam, which was scheduled today, can be started anytime between 1:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. However, once you start the exam, the time continuously elapses and the maximum time allowed is 3 hours. This is a 3-hour test. So you can log in anytime between 1:30 to 8:30 p.m. But please make sure that you maintain the time. You're requested to kindly use laptop or desktop instead of mobile phone. So please kindly abide by this. Keep your white sheets and pen along with you for rough work so that it becomes easier for you to solve all the problems. In each question, the calculator is available on the bottom left corner. So you can use the calculator which is available on the bottom left corner and you can solve the questions. So these are the important instructions. I request all the participants to kindly make a note of this. Again, let me repeat. For all the latest information, kindly visit our website, which is www.vvc.ac.in, or you can also log into our official YouTube channel for all the information. This is the GATE 2021 training program. We have now come to the end of this inaugural function, but it is the beginning of the training program, which is GATE 2021 training program. But it's time to acknowledge and express our Associate Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering to kindly propose word of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Dr. Shilpa, madam, you are not audible.
Madam, kindly unmute. We are not able to hear you. Shilpa, madam, we are unable to hear. Could you please check your audio?
No.
Unmute, please.
Yeah, she has unmuted, sir.
Technical problem.
Yeah.
Shilpa,
Not
madam,
audible.
unable to hear you.
Madam, probably earphone ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡಿ.
No.
Check in your connections. Otherwise, quickly log in once again.
Yes, sir.
Madam, otherwise you can go to Prasad's chamber and then do it.
Please come here, madam. Please do come here.
So before, while Shilpa madam joins, maybe I can repeat the instructions to all the participants.
Not audible. Madam, you're HOD chamber hogi. Yeah, please.
This training and examination also you conduct in the Google Meet, the same platform?
No, sir. We are doing it in a different platform, sir. We are that. Sir, what is that speed?
Yeah,
yes.
speed exam. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್ ಅದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಗೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗು ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Then negative marking also is possible.
Gate people also use I think they use their own platform.
They use their own platform. They use their own
platform. Outsourced to somebody? TCS, sir. It's not.
TCS kottidare, sir.
Yeah, I think that is
TCS.
And this speed is also proctored one.
It's a.
Are you proctoring the online exam?
Correct, sir. Correct, sir.
So, madam, can you take over?
Sorry, sometimes I used VVIT. I think it is VVCE.
VVCE,
sir.
I replaced whatever I said VVIT by VVCE.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Mark papers you will only set?
Howdu, sir. Now we only have set. So actually all teachers of the department are contributing. So
really good. Really good. That also helps them. Actually.
Exactly, sir. So now that you know,
ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರು, ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಅದರ ದಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ನೋ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಲೇಟರ್. Then you will appreciate us.
Correct, sir. True.
Sir, sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
No, not at all. It is because it was a very useful time to interact. Okay, please carry on.
Yes, madam.
Good morning, everyone present here. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of our department and my personal behalf, I express our heartfelt thanks to the today's chief guest, Professor T.G. Sitaram, the Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, for sharing the importance, unique features of GATE 2021 and also highlighting the contributions of Mysore Kingdom. I thank him for gracing this occasion and sparing his valuable time. Thank you, sir. On behalf of our department and my personal behalf, I also like to render our sincere thanks to another chief guest, Professor Karisiddappa, the Vice Chancellor, Vishveshwaraya Technological University, Belagavi, for advising our participants the significance of skill set and how they can improve that through the GATE. Thank you so much, sir. I take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to Shri Gundappa Gowda, Honorable President, Vidyavardhaka Sangha, for presiding this occasion. Thank you so much, sir. And it's my privilege to express our sincere thanks to Engineer P. Vishwanath, Honorary Secretary, Vidyavardhaka Sangha, for gracing this occasion and advising us. Thank you so much, sir. We also convey our gratitude to Dr. B. Sadashivegowda, Principal VVCE, for his encouragement in organizing such type of events and also the programs. Thank you so much, sir. So we express our heartfelt thanks to Dean Academics, Dr. Dayananda HS, for his support in organizing this event. We thank you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to convey our gratitude to Dr. S.K. Prasad, Professor and HOD, for his continuous support and motivation in organizing the program. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. UMESHA P K, coordinator of this program, for giving me this opportunity. And I extend our heartfelt thanks to all the dean, HOD, my fellow colleagues, and technical staff members for gracing this occasion. Thank you all. And I would like to thank all the participants for their presence and wishing them good dream. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.
Take
care.
Thank you
All
so
the
much,
best.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your blessings.
You all.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಕರೆಸಿದಪ್ಪನವ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ sir. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
for challenging the technical issue and fingers and every participant 21. Achieve your dreams and fly high. And as our VC rightly said, be a successful engineer. Have the complete satisfaction and happiness. Thank you so much. Take care. Good day. Bye-bye.